Another great week of progress. The store is almost done. Okay, so the first thing I bought is this kitty table. I decided to make the back area of the store sort of a play area. So, gonna duplicate this a bunch of times. And I also bought a Derringer. Not what you'd expect, but you'll find out soon enough. Let's look at some test renders. So the first thing I started doing was I wanted to scuff everything up as much as possible. I found a tutorial on YouTube, so I scuffed up the corners of the shelves. Here's another picture. I scuffed up the baseboards because those would really take a beating. And here's the front door, a little scuffed up. Here's a better view. Here's the front of the store with being able to see inside a little bit. I built this front desk area. Here's some test renders, the bear coming in the front door. Different view, shows you the scale of everything. So the tables are going to go back here in the toy testing zone. I changed the testing zone font to make it easier to read. And I put a door on the back wall instead of an archway to the back. And finishing out the front desk, I just added curtains to hide whatever would be underneath there. And here's another view of the bear coming in. This time the bear has the Derringer. Now that is the actual size of what a Derringer would be. Trying to do everything to scale, I had to figure out what kind of gun would my bear have, and I decided to go with the Derringer because that's the size of the Derringer and that's to scale. And there's the kitty table in the back. And here I've added more kitty tables, just a shot of the bear standing there to scale. This is all to scale, which makes me very happy. And there's the stuffing machine in the back there. You can see the cotton doesn't look too bad when it's not lit very bright and it's in the background. My only complaint here really right now is it's sort of too uniform. It would be a little less perfect, so something for me to work on. All right, let me show you the Blender file. First thing I'll point out, I adjusted the size of this opening here. And one of the things I did was I have all these sort of empties that are size references for how big something might be. This is the size of my stuffing machine. This is 6 feet high. That is 8 feet high to 7 foot high. This is a cube that's 5 by 5. This is a 6 by 6 cube. So it gave me an idea of how big things should be in relation to everything else. And that is it for this week. I'll be back next week with another update. I'll see you then.